Hey, what's up, guys? Max here. Let's talk Joaquin Torres, Falcon. So this guy's being added for the month. This is one of the champions this month of February. Pretty excited. Science class. The fact that he's got a lot of debuffs going for him. Really cool. Kind of get some super early thoughts on this guy. We don't have him yet, and so we can't play him, but definitely gameplay and testing of this champion for the month of February will be coming out. Just because I'm interested. I'm interested in this guy. It's not that I'm like expecting, my bar of expectations is not incredibly high on this guy. It's just I want to see what he can do. I want to see how those debuffs really kind of interact when it comes to the damage. He's got two modes. You can see it there. The orange is the aggressive mode, and then he's got a kind of defensive mode, or not as aggressive, I guess. It's like a little blue icon. There you go. That's the little blue one right there. You can see it. The goal is to stack it up all the way up to 10. Once you do stack it up at 10, I think that's where he's at, like maxed out, and then you can deal the most damage. The specials do different damages based on the mode you're in. It's actually based on the deep dive and the information too on already Marvel Contest of Champions website. You can see it here. The mode is easily switched. All you need is two mediums to switch out the mode. You don't have to end a combo. Well, it's an ending combo with medium. This when the opponent launches a special, it's another way of switching out the mode. So there is going to be some things you're going to want to be paying attention to mode-wise. You're going to want to know what he does when it comes to his specials as you activate, depending on the mode you're in. So that's going to be something you're going to want to know. But I think the biggest thing that he's going to get is going to be the biggest benefit is that slow debuff. So when he's awakened too, he starts off with that slow debuff. If you look at his awaken ability here, I was looking at it just seconds ago. At the start of each fight, inflicts a slow debuff for 12 seconds. So that's huge. There's a lot of unstoppable champions, Thanos being one of them. That's pretty annoying. We're fighting him a lot in Battlegrounds. So he's going to be able just to punch through all that. And so it should be easy. Of course, 12 seconds is not the entire fight. 12 seconds is just the beginning of the fight. So you're going to want to keep that slow debuff active. And so he has a good amount of utility, I feel. Offensively, he's got some strengths. Defensively, that regenning of the special attack. So let's say he's on defense and you launch a special attack, he's going to regen a portion of it, as long whatever portion is not crit. Now, it's not the entire thing he's going to regen, which is not a huge defensive feature. At first, I was like, oh, shoot, he's regenning the entire special. He's not. He regens 40% of it. So let's say the non-crit was, let's say you do on the special attack, he's on defense, you crit for 1,000, so he's not going to regen that. And then you hit him for 500. Then so he's going to get 40% of that 500 damage back. So I don't, and that's not tied into his signature abilities, just a feature that he has. So it's just something you pay attention to. It's with skill champions, if you have one, obviously this is going to be the better matchup. But I think any attack from any champion should be, or for most champions, should be able to take this guy down. I think he's going to slow maybe slightly the fight because of the amount of debuffs he applies on you if you do get hit. So it's going to be kind of interesting. So yeah. The cool thing I see on his mechanics too that they added to him is that he controls how aggressive the opponent is. So that's something you might want to like. So as he in that little orange mode right there, basically the opponent you're fighting, Ebony Maw in this case, is very aggressive. So they're most likely to launch a special. Again, you switch the mode. I think he launches the special there, finishes the mode. Notice how it got switched to 5, gave him a charge as well. So kind of a feature you're going to want to use towards your advantage when using Falcon, at least from what I'm seeing. My thing here, and it's kind of like this is going on month 2, unfortunately, about champions that are being added to the game. This is only one champion, right? But we have a list of science champions currently in game And so how he compares to some of the 7 stars that are already out there. So I think the biggest ones that debuffs wise, it's not going to be mechanics wise, but debuffs that he kind of gives me a little resemblance to is Titania. But I think offensively, he's got obviously a different kit. He deals with different things. So I don't know. I think he's going to fit really well. There's no per se science champion currently in game that it's a copy paste or improvement off of. So he does something differently, when it comes to these science champions. So right now, Spider-Ham clutch, has been using him consistently very well. I see a lot of people using Titania. Silk is an amazing science offensive. Luke Cage is crazy good. So he's going to have some competition, especially obviously for just slotting him, using him offensively in Battlegrounds. One of the probably game modes you're going to want all that utility in, and maybe even Alliance War. But he's going to be difficult to compete. Dude, Nefaria. I forgot about that, dude. So I think, honestly, out of all the most recent, you got Photon too. Let's see, he's got some competition. My Spider-Punk, even with the buff, man, he's still good. He's definitely good. You can force him in your deck 100%. I don't think he earns a slot all the time, but I think with the buff, he does have the opportunity to be in there. But it's not one of those champions you're guaranteed. I'm putting him in. So, yeah. I think, interesting enough, if we get a Scorpion 7-star, I think this guy would outshine immediately Falcon. And then Scorpion was released when? Dude, I think this guy, 2022. So it's going on 3 years ago. If Scorpion comes in as a 7-star, I think poor Joaquin Torres, Falcon just would be shut down, dude, immediately. So at least that's my early thoughts. We're gonna get some feels of how this champion, feels in my hands. How do you play them? How do those game modes kind of feel? Control. I don't think it's gonna be too much of a problem. It's just easy, medium, and then it changes as well with the opponent special. I think just knowing and figuring out that, hey, you're on this mode, and as soon as the opponent launches special, it's gonna switch or whatever mode you want to switch to, or have active before. I think that's just something you're gonna have to pay attention to, keep an eye on, and it will come as second instinct the more you use this guy. So I believe the special 1 into special 2 is going to be the rotation, because you get a Fury in the special 1, and then the special 2 deals a lot of pauses a lot of the debuffs, I believe. So I think that's going to be his main rotation, and then building him up to get to max of his charges. So I think it's a cool champ. I'm not again, if I were to get this champion for free, and if I were to pick out of the 3 champions that I've so far covered last month, I can't even say about this month of February. We'll get to testing and we'll get some judges. But early thoughts on it, it doesn't feel crazy. It doesn't feel like you might want to chase. I think if you're an end game player, they make reference to him dealing with Enchantress. Okay, so that's. If you have issues with Enchantress, he's going to be good for that. But the more we fight Enchantress, I finally figured out how to fight her. It's just she's annoying to fight. But I think, he's going to be really good against Mystics. He doesn't feed into the Mystic Dispersion. And he's going to be able to at least block a lot of the damage that they're gonna do if you can take on the special. Evade the special, ideally you want to do, but apparently he deals with Enchantresses really well, so it's gonna be looking forward to test that out as well. But I don't know, guys, let me know your thoughts on this one. Like I said, this month I think the second champion I've been a bit more excited for, and it's not even offensive, it's more defensive features that he has on the second champion. But this is Falcon, Joaquin Torres. Let me know what you guys think, and excited to test him out. Just that. And not excited to pick him up. I think just like last month, I think Eventually, obviously, there's going to be a purpose for these champions. Like I almost guaranteed you that unstoppable. There's Kabam's going to introduce an unstoppable node in Battlegrounds this month when it changes. They haven't given us the details yet, and this guy's going to shine because of that. You know, everybody needs their moment of shine. The new champions need it, and that's why there should be a chase. But I think we're good. Just like this month, we had what is it? Okoye? What's her name? Yeah, Okoye with the debuffs shining like crazy. Gento, no one really has, and I think he would probably be a good defender. But Okoye is I think doesn't Gento have every 15 hits? I think he has an unstoppable too. So he's gonna. Let me see here. It's when immunity triggers or when the opponent purifies, it cleanses a debuff or passive for 15 seconds. He has something I remember in his kit. Oh, here we go. Whenever either champion meter passes multiple 15, gains an unstoppable passive. So that's another champion. See, I knew it. I remember that he's going to be able to deal with. So Gentle is going to be kind of taken down by Joaquin. So again, the more people get Gentle, the more people take him up to rank 3 and put him in defense, and he becomes very annoying. Thanos, Gentle, Thing, a lot of unstoppable champions. He's going to just really shine in that area. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna fit. I think he might fit. It's just we gotta wait until those champions get added, those nodes get activated in Battlegrounds, and then we'll see. We'll see more about them. All right, guys, take care. Let me know your thoughts on it. Peace.